well. And I hope you're excited because today is day 2 of the Paperweight Extravaganza. So I'm kicking it off today. Technically it's day 2, but it's going to be a full day of paperweights. Yesterday we had our Fast Friday freight, and today we're doing it all over again. So let me get over to YouTube real quick. I mean, we only have 7 minutes before we begin, but you know how those trolls like to sneak in there. So if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, we'd love to invite you to come on over here to knickknacks.net because we are having our 3rd ever Paperweight Extravaganza, which is a crazy fun event that's basically revolves around paperweights. And I really never thought much about paperweights until I started selling them in these paperweight extravaganza events. And there are some really amazing paperweights out there, especially when I was tagging them here in the marketplace. I was like, wow, there's just so much variety and so many cool pieces, especially available right now on knickknacks. I mean, you've got everything from like the antique pieces to the more contemporary things, some amazing lamp work in some of these pieces, and it's just incredible. So I would encourage you, maybe if live sales aren't your thing, because we are having live sales all day today, tomorrow, and Monday. If that's not your thing, we do have the buy it nows available. So I think there's over 3,200 paperweight listings, at least in the paperweight category. So those are tagged listings. I don't know how many paperweights are actually out there. Give me one sec to do this before we have any issues. Subscribers, 2 years. And there we go. Perfect. Great. One thing I did want to mention that I tried to mention last night, but I was out to eat with my parents and I could not get a signal, that Canadian shipping is back. So we are now able again to ship to Canada, US to Canada. Before it was just Canada to Canada. So now we can ship US to Canada again. So if you are in Canada, you can participate in the Paperweight Extravaganza. You can bid, you can purchase, all of the things. So just in time for paperweights. So that's very exciting. I want to thank District for being able to get that working again. I was like, come on, we got to do this. We got to get this going. And sure enough, they came through there last night, and we were able to get it back up and running. I will say that if you are in Canada and you are ordering paperweights or anything on the marketplace, please be aware that there may be delays. There could be any sort of issue, with Canada Post and everything that's going on there with uncertainty and stuff. If you would like your items shipped UPS, I would suggest reaching out to the seller directly after your purchase, with the understanding that there may be other fees incurred. If it costs more, the seller may need to send you a private listing with those added fees that they would have to pay to cover the shipping. But I've done that personally. It's pretty easy just to send a private listing with some extra postage there. So very exciting. So glad. I put out a reel on somebody from Canada. I was like, I was looking forward to this for so long, and I was like, no. I sent it to Eddie. I was like, we got to do something. So I'm very excited about this. But yeah, so I would encourage you guys to go out and check the homepage. I'm going to actually give you a peek right now. Let's go to knickknacks.net. Let me turn you guys around and pull this out. And here we go. All right, so here we are on the homepage. Obviously, we've got, so all throughout the day, you'll see these thumbnails for Paperweight Extra. Today, they are 2-hour time slots. So today we're doing 2 hours. Here are our must-see top paperweight picks. So these are paperweights that I selected throughout the marketplace. Some of my favorite top picks. There's Kel's Vintage Glass had some really awesome reference books, and I had to stick those in there. But if you scroll through here, there are both buy it now listings and auction listings. So these are some of the most beautiful paperweights that I spotted from around the marketplace. So even if you're not looking to purchase, you just want to drool a little, I would encourage you to definitely check out this category because it's crazy cool. There's some really amazing pieces in here. And like I said, I mean, we have everything from all different ages, but there's some really cool stuff in here. I think you would get a kick out of it, just scrolling through here and checking it out. So we have that category. This is the first one there. This is the must see, I believe. Called it must see. Yes. So must see are paperweight picks. And then you have multi-day auction paperweights. So these are paperweights that are up for multi-day auction. So you can scroll through here. These are multi-day auctions. So this one has 1 day and 5 hours left, 1 day and 5 hours. So you can also put bids on these pieces. The other day I was looking and they were all, yes. So these are all multi-day auction now. They're for real. I mean, last time you guys were like, no, they're not. You might have the oldest on the train. Woohoo! Logan gets a trophy. He has the oldest paperweight on the train, he thinks. We should definitely have a trophy for that. And then you have your buy it now paperweights. So this category right here has 3,200 paperweights to browse through. That's a lot of paperweights. But we're just about ready to raid over. So please come over. Please join us on knickknacks.net. It's Paperweight Extravaganza, and it's going to be crazy. 4 full days of paperweights. We're already into day 2, and we would love to have you just come over and hang out with us. So I will show you. It is nicknax.net. If you love paperweights, if you love glass, if you just like pretty things, come on over and hang out with us. We'd love to have you over here. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to be back on at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's my time slot, and I'd love to see you guys then. But I would encourage you to just pop in and check it out throughout the day. And then we have Sunday and Monday. So I'll be kicking it off, I think, every single day. So I'll see you at least every single day kicking it off. Now, let's see. I think we're going over to, yeah, Kelly Light. Kelly Light is live, and she always knows how to bring it. She brings it. So you guys are really going to enjoy this. So everybody have a wonderful day. I'll see you in a few hours. I'm going to my nephew's birthday party. So don't be surprised if I'm a little worn out later. But let's do this. And I guess I'll see you guys a little bit later. Have fun. Enjoy. Here we go. Kelly Light. End stream and rate.